I gotta switch the link off of this first. All right. Let's see what's going on here. It's a little delay, so let's see what's going on. All right. Let's see what's going on here. It's a little delay, so let's see what's going on. All right. Let's see what's going on here. It's a little delay, so let's see what's going on. All right. What's going on here? It's a little delay, so what's going on? All right. What's going on here? It's a little delay, so what's going on? All right, everybody, here we go. Brian, speak up and let me know if they can hear you on your side. Let me see if they can hear it. All I hear is that. All right. All right, everybody, here we go.
Yeah, stop that echo though. That's pretty loud on my end.
Yeah. Brian, speak up and let me know if they can hear you on your side. Let me see if they can hear it. All I hear is that. All right. All right, everybody, here we go.
Yeah, stop that echo though. That's pretty loud on my end.
Yeah. Brian, speak up and let me know if they can hear you on your side. Let me see if they can hear it.
Yeah, stop that echo though. That's pretty loud on my end.
All right. And I'm gonna mute everybody real fast.
Yeah, stop that echo though. That's pretty loud on my end.
I'm gonna mute everybody real fast.
Yeah, stop that echo though. That's pretty loud on my end.
I'm gonna mute everybody real fast. All right, everybody, we're gonna get this started, and if you guys can hear me okay, besides hearing that all right, let me close my windows real quick. All right, everybody, we're gonna get this started, and if you guys can hear me okay, besides hearing that all right, let me close my windows real quick. I might have to switch to a headset. All right, everybody, we're gonna get this started, and if you guys can hear me okay, besides hearing that all right. I might have to switch to a headset. Okay, so that should be much better now. Okay, so that should be much better now. I apologize about all that. We just had some technical difficulties real quick.
Yeah, there's a bad echo on your end.
I apologize about all that. We just had some technical difficulties real quick. All right, so we're going to get this started. And Brian, mute yours real quick.
We say?
Mute yours. All right, so we're going to get this started. There you go. And Brian, mute yours real quick.
We say?
Mute yours. All right, so we're going to get this started. There you go. And Brian, mute yours real quick.
We say?
Mute yours. Okay, here we go. I apologize all about that. We had some technical difficulties. I guess I had to put my headset on and get some things muted real fast. All right, so everybody that's come to this the webinar tonight, we want to welcome, Brian and I want to welcome you to Entrepreneur Global Network, the official
Here we go.
launch.
I apologize all about that. We had some technical difficulties. I guess I had to put my headset on and get some things muted real fast. All right, so everybody that's come to this the webinar tonight, we want to welcome, Brian and I want to welcome you to Entrepreneur Global Network.
Okay, here we go.
I apologize all about that.
I gotta
We
mute
had some
this real
technical
fast.
difficulties. I guess I had to put my headset on and get some things.
All right, so anybody that comes to this business right now, we're going to have a couple questions for you. And the things is in the side thing over here off to the right hand side, if you guys are on this page, you guys should see the comment section. And everybody, if you can, please type in there and let everybody know where you're at. I'm sorry about all the echoing and all that kind of stuff. And like right now, I'm going to type in there that I'm from California so that we can get some interaction.
About all the echoing and all that kind of stuff, and like right now I'm going to type in there that I'm from California so that we can get some interaction. About all the echoing and all that kind of stuff, and like right now I'm going to type in there that I'm from California so that we can get some interaction.
Kevin, there's a really bad echo.
I know it is. It's not switching. It's not switching to my headset.
I can't hear you. I can't now.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now, Brian?
I can't now.
See, it keeps going through my thing here. Okay, but anyway, okay, we're gonna go on right now. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now, Brian?
Do you have two screens?
Yes.
All right, turn that one off then. Or just mute it. Just mute that one, you're fine.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm gonna do. Here you go. All right, we're gonna continue right now. All right, so all right, can you hear me, Brian?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. All right, everybody. So I want to welcome you all to Entrepreneur Global Network, this official launch. Brian and I have been working super hard on this. I apologize, everybody that's on here waiting for us to get this all settled here. I had two screens open. Both of them were just on, and I just kept getting the back feed, and so that's my apologies. I totally apologize about that. So here we go. So now we're going to go ahead and start. And the first question is if you guys could type over on the right-hand side. I see some of you guys are saying some Atlanta. I see some South Carolina, Augusta, Georgia. I see a couple other things over here. So if you guys could go ahead and just type in where you're at, that would be awesome. The second part is we are going to talk about some of the reasons and some of the problems that people are having in their business today. And if you guys can go ahead and type that in off to the right-hand side of the video right now, that would be awesome, so I can get some feedback on what you guys think are some of the problems that we're dealing with in this industry and what you guys are having problems with in your own company or your own business. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to move on here because some of the things that we're dealing with is we're going to be dealing with traffic, duplication, simplicity, creativity, and branding. Now, if you would say that some of those are some of the biggest problems that we're dealing with in your business today, please give me some feedback off in the comment box right now. Okay, so in our business, we talk about traffic, we talk about duplication, simplicity, creativity, and branding. And the reason why those are some of the biggest problems that we're having in our businesses today is because, yes, some may not know how to create an account with Livewire. Okay, that's fine. So if you guys are having a problem creating a Livewire account, I guess all you got to do is click on the little thing on the corner over there. But anyways, so on this right here, the biggest thing is people are always struggling with traffic when they're in a system, any system, what it is, whatever company they have, they're having problems duplicating, building teams, doing anything like that. And the problem is when they're doing that kind of stuff is it's usually the system or how they're training the people or how they're getting people to do things on a consistent basis. The creativity of things that they're having. People aren't branding themselves. They're trying to push the same product that everybody else is doing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the system and why other systems are not duplicating. And this is probably going to hit a lot of people and probably give you kind of an aha moment. And so some of the reasons why some of these systems are not duplicating, and the biggest reasons is because of the branding, the ongoing training and workshops that people don't have, the pay, and the creativity and personal customization. Okay, and so when we go to branding, and a lot of people say you need to brand yourself, and a lot of these companies that are out there that are teaching you to duplicate, they're telling you to duplicate the company, or they're telling you to duplicate your sponsor, or they're telling you to duplicate somebody else but not duplicate yourself, or duplicate or brand yourself, right? And that's not how it's supposed to be, because everybody tells you that you need to be everybody has to know, like, and trust you in order to buy from you. And if that's the case, then how are they supposed to know, like, and trust you if you're branding something else instead of you, right? So that's the whole point of what our system does, is we want to be able to teach that to you, give that to you, and allow you to brand yourself so that people can know, like, and trust you. And then people can actually come to you and say, hey, so I'm going to come to you and I'm going to get it from you, right? The other part is the ongoing training. A lot of companies just have their training in the back office that's been with the company for probably a long time. They probably use it the same thing every single time. There is no ongoing training, and if it is, it's just kind of hoopla training, right? Well, with our system, we want you guys to know the system inside and out. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having workshops on a weekly basis, whether it's going to be daily or whether it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we want you to understand this system inside and out, so that way it's going to be super simple for you, and it's going to take a lot of the struggle of training your own team, because you're not going to have to worry about it, because basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing that all for you, right? And so now we pay people every Friday, and on top of that, as Brian could probably agree with, is we have a 10% to go on top of that, because everybody talks about training your team and helping out. We have an amazing affiliate program, and on top of that, we slapped on a 10% for all of you out there that are building teams and wanting to help your team, right? So on top of that, Brian and I are helping you build your team and train your team, and you won't even have to worry about it. And basically, you're getting 10% just for being there and being a good person, right? So anyways, the creativity. So everybody tells you that you need to stand out from everybody else. So let me give you an example of I'm not going to name any names of systems or anything, but if you're part of a system right now that has already pre-made templates, let's just say the system has anywhere from 10 to 20 templates that are already pre-made, and you're promoting the exact same template that 10,000 team members are promoting, how are you standing out? That's the question you have to answer yourself. And a lot of people say, well, I can brand myself by using a different video. Well, how are you supposed to brand yourself with a different video when it takes 2.5 seconds to gain the attention or lose the attention of a person coming to your website? So all they're really doing is looking at the outer shell of your website, and if they've already seen it before, they're going to leave. So they won't even click on your video to even see who you are, because they've already seen the outer shell of your landing page. So if you can't customize that for yourself, then how can you stand out, right? And that takes us to number 5, where it's personalized customization. And the thing is what we've done is we have some team players that are going to actually allow you to either purchase custom work, or you can customize your own work. Our site, when we give you a chance to look at it, when we do the overview, it allows you to do anything that you want to do. It's not a system to where you're limited. You're basically anything that you can imagine, you can create, and then just all you have to do is just repeat it. And that's hence why our tag is your life your way, because we want everything to be your life your way so you can enjoy the things that you want to do. Now, this is where we get to the fun part, and so I'm going to stop this part right here, and I'm going to jump over to the screen share and the thing. But first, I want to ask Brian if he has anything to add in there, big guy.
Oh, this is a really good overview. Great intro and way to segment to the system. And just to piggyback what you said, the system is all about just duplicating, having simplicity, and we call it like a one-stop shop because we want to aid people to just thrive. If you own a business, great. This program is going to definitely help you generate tons of traffic. We've got some stuff that we're working on the backside, and hopefully that's going to be in the front of everything pretty soon. If you're in direct sales, this is just a no-brainer. So just take a look at it, or someone that's looking to brand themselves, these tools would definitely assist you as far as you having success, because we're going to talk about the core principles. So carry it away. Good job.
Awesome. All right, so let me get a tab open over here for us. I'll make a couple of these so that we can see them here. All right. All right, can you see that, Brian?
Yep, that's perfect.
All right, perfect. All right, everybody. So this right here, like you see right here, it says your life, your way. And when you come to the website, you're going to see the website, and it's going to look like a lot of people are having fun, right? They're enjoying and doing things that normally just people, they're just having fun. They're enjoying their life. And that's the whole thing and the whole theme of what Entrepreneur Global Network's about. And if you scroll to the bottom of this entry page, it tells you about what our mission's all about. It's about creating, freedom and a freedom of choice and everything. I mean, just anything that you can think of how to create your life and being able to do the things your way, right? So, I mean, as you come down here, it just explains everything that you need to do. And I'm not going to go through all of this part for you. You can basically come here and check all this stuff out yourself. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through the system real fast so that everybody can understand how simple and how amazing this system is. Now, there's I don't know how many of you have come here and talked to Brian or myself, or how many people have been invited by others. And if you have been invited by others and you're thinking about signing up, please make sure that you get back with the person that has invited you to this webinar. Now, the second part is if they haven't told you, there is so many aspects to what we do that can help you in your primary company. We're not here to tell you just to leave your company. We're not telling you to stop what you're doing with your current company. What we're trying to do is we're trying to help you promote and have you be successful in whatever your primary company is. And if you don't have anything, if you're not doing anything and you're looking for ways to make money, then we're here for you as well, because we have a wonderful referral program, and Brian and I have done so much to try to make that so it's very lucrative for anybody that comes along. So what we've done is, once you get on the dashboard here, we've made it very simple to where it's basically a 5-step program right here. You basically follow the 5 steps here. Then we also have these tabs off to the right here that basically is just your upgrading tabs, your training tabs, your leaderboards, your affiliate page, and then your account page, and then if you just want to buy some traffic. And you'll always be able to find your referral link right here at the bottom. It's just right here. And this will always give you all your stuff that you need to know. Each section in here will either take you to a page or have a video. For an example, people down here might want to do a social share. All they have to do is click this, and it will actually bring up a video telling you how to share your link or whatever you're doing. So once you come to this section here, it's number 2. This is going to be a welcome video. Number 2 is basically our training resource section. And you're basically going to come here where it's going to give you the welcome video. It's going to have you upgrade to your annual, because we have a lot of upgraded training, and we want to be able to invite that to the people that are committed, and you know, basically the people that are taking their business serious. So we have a lot of extra training for the annual VIPs and the infinite members. So if you're thinking about going an annual or all in, then definitely upgrade here. Then we also have our socially infinite challenge. We also have our Facebook marketing, Twitter, video attraction strategies. We have our graph search, and we have all this stuff right at the beginning just for a fast start for you guys, just so you guys can understand, just to get going. We also, in the back office or in the resource section here, is how to use the system, just basically being able to walk through everything. So now if you need to, you can just come through this system and just find all the stuff that you need to go through. So if you need to do a quick system walkthrough, how to use the affiliate dashboard, how to upgrade your account page, how to forward a domain, how to get support. I mean, just basically anything that you need to know. We also have themes and plugins. These are our main themes, or our main plugins, and these are the themes that come with the system, so you don't have to worry about purchasing any themes. And these will tell you how to use them. We have a knowledge base. In this knowledge base, once you click on it, it's very there's a lot here to deal with. So if you have any questions, double check in here. I mean, it's very extensive. So just come through here, and if you see anything, and it's all, you know, if you have any, it's all kind of set up to where it's in categories. So just kind of go through here. And then also we have our training calls, and then we have premium resources that will also let people know about, you know, if we have certain things like traffic, autoresponders, anything like that. And we'll have a lot of great things going on there. The next step is being able to create a blog or a website. Being able to create a blog or a website, you're going to be able to have unlimited, that's right, I said unlimited blogs or website creation. So if you're promoting a product, and let's just say if you're promoting 5 different products, so you have 5 different streams of income, you can actually create a blog or a website for all 5 different ones. So, and then let's just say you have a separate hobby or something like that that you want to do separate from online marketing or anything like that, just because you have something special that you want to do, or maybe you're a sports fan or something and you want to create like a sports blog or something, you can create that separate from it as well. So anything that you want to do, you can do here. So basically all you would do is just enter your domain, your site title here, and we also have a site directory, and if you want it to show up in there, you put yes, and if you don't want it to show up in here, you just put no, and then you create your site, and then you're good to go. The next part is your personal dashboard. This is where everybody gets their own personal dashboard. And in this personal dashboard, right as you get here, it's going to allow you to, it will tell you everything that you need to know, this video right here. And then this section right here will tell you how to activate your license. You can also create your blogs or websites from here as well. After you've created a blog or a website, you can click this button here and it will take you to the list of all your blogs or websites. So if you have any blogs or websites and you want to, you know, quick access to them, just click right here and you'll see all your blogs or websites. Now, to be able to create landing pages, how to use the content builder, or if you want to know what API connections do we have. So I know some of you might be curious about certain autoresponders or CRMs, or maybe mail providers or anything like that. If you have any questions on any of that stuff, all you got to do is just click on this API connect, and basically we connect to all of these. So if you have any of these and you have that already installed in your business and you're very curious of how to install it, all you have to do is just click on it. So for an example, if you have Infusionsoft and you want to be able to connect that with your business here, all you have to do is click it, and we'll show you how to connect it, you know, with the video here, and it shows you everything step by step on what to do here, right? So we want to make sure that you're taken care of, and we want to be able to show you everything that you need to know and how to do it. We have our training courses here. We'll get to that in a few minutes. We have the affiliate section here, and we'll also get to that in a few minutes. And then we also have page templates. Now, these page templates are not the page templates that come with, that are already installed. These are actually custom templates. And so we already have 122 plus templates that are already part of the system. Now these ones we're going to start adding new ones. We're going to start adding some free ones, paid ones, and then you can also have a chance to actually pay to have personal custom ones, and so those will be premium style ones. So you'll have 3 different kinds of styles to be able to choose ones. You'll have the free ones, you know, your little upgraded style ones, and then of course your premium ones. So once you click on this page, I'll give you an example. It'll take you to the template section, and you'll be able to see the different templates that we have, right? And these are just a couple of them. And as you see, they're not for any specific business or anything like that. They're all for all different types of niches. So if you have a weight loss one, or if you're doing men's clothing, electronics, drones, home furnishings, we do pretty much everything. Anything that you can think of, we can do it, and you can do it, right? Like I said before, if you can imagine it, you can create it. And then you have your marketing guides and content guides here. And then also, if you want to go back to the EGN dashboard, all you got to do is click this button here. And then we also have a button down here on your own personal dashboard. If you need support, you can always email us at support@entrepreneurglobalnetwork.com, or you can just click the support button. And as you click the support button, it's going to take you to the support forum. Now, in the support forum, this is laid out to where you can talk about your general discussions and if you have any support questions for the plugins, any support for questions about the themes or the affiliate account. And then the showcase one is if you're part of EGN and you've created any type of templates, it doesn't matter what company you're from, because there's going to be tons of people from different companies across the board. So, and we support that, and we'll get into that later. So the thing is if you created a template for your company and you want to be able to showcase it there because you want somebody to be able to purchase it, or you wanted somebody to be able to come over and use it or share code it or anything like that, you put it here and you showcase it and let me look at it. And if it's good enough to be able to put out there so that other people can use it, we could just put it there. And that way it's very simple for your team, or it's very simple for whatever company you're branding or anything like that. That way it's right there for people to be able to use. And if you guys have any questions right now, please type in on the comment area right over there, and I'll be glad to type in right now.
Yep. And if Kevin, if someone else have any questions, you can just read it out loud, and then from there, you can definitely answer that to the best of your ability. And this is a time where you can ask a question, because this is going to be very engaging. And like I have people that went through the system, they were basically thrown away of how simple it is. It wasn't complicated at all. The way that Kevin structured is very, very simple, and is very simple and easy to navigate.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Brian. All right, so now once you're back at your dashboard here, right, we're going to go back to the EGN dashboard, because we're going to look at all the other little products that we have here. And so once we're over here and we want to look at the training, like we just want to do the regular training, so we're going to go ahead and click on the EGN training. And these are going to be the training courses that EGN is going to be providing. And with these trainings, now some of these trainings will not have, when you first come on, they might not be loaded yet, but these will be loaded daily and weekly. We want to make sure that we get as much of the training that we have plugged in as soon as possible for all of you. We want to make sure that you guys are taken care of. Okay, so we want to put as much training in here as possible, and we're going to put in the workshops, the webinars, and all that kind of stuff in here as well, because we want to make sure that we have the resources for you to be able to come back and double check on, because I know that when we do these webinars and workshops on how to use the system and stuff as well, and maybe if we do some trainings on Instagram, or if we do some Snapchat or Twitter training, or any other type of trainings, you guys are going to want to probably come back to it, and we want to make sure that we have that displayed in here for you. Also, as we were talking about the upgraded sections, we have a Christmas gift. I guess it's kind of Christmas, but we have a bonus part for all the Infinite members, and this right here is only for exclusive for Infinite members, and if you become an Infinite member, you will see what's in here. So that's all I'm going to say. And so once we get back over to the sections over here, we have your personal dashboard, so that's over here. Oh, the affiliate page. We'll go to the affiliate page real quick. Okay, so once you're on your affiliate page, like we said, payday Fridays, and so the big thing is Brian and I are going to try to, we want to preach this, teach this, do whatever we can to kind of help people out with this. Is our biggest thing is trying to get people to reinvest in their business, because especially since we're paying on Fridays, and a lot of people, what a lot of people do is because they're we don't want to guarantee, because there's always going to be a disclaimer about people making money, but we almost want to say that we can almost guarantee you guys will be making money with our system. But the ones that do make money with the system, we're going to probably want to suggest you guys not to go out there and, hey, it's Friday, it's payday, we're going to go out and party, you know, because that's the thing, that's the problem that a lot of people are having in their business, is they're not reinvesting. And so we want to make sure that you guys are doing that, because we want to be able to scale up your business, not scale it down. So anyways, we have the affiliate dashboard. We have different funnels that you can promote. Your affiliate link is here. So let's just say, for an example, if I wanted to promote this link right here, to get your affiliate link, all you're going to do is come to this generator down here. This is a referral generator. And you'll come here, and then you'll just paste it here, right? And after you paste it there, you'll just click the generate URL. And once you click the generate URL, now it generated your referral there. And then as you see right here, it does share this URL, right? And so now it's going to share this one to any of these social media parts right here. So if I want to tweet it, now it's going to tweet it for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and tweet this real quick. So we'll just tweet it live. So now I just tweeted that. I could share this right now live on Facebook right now as we're doing it. And so basically I'll share this on my wall right now on Facebook, right? And as soon as this loads up, since we're live, it's going to take a second. But the other thing is while you're doing this, here you go. Now it's showing up. So here it is. So right now I could share this right now on Facebook. So I'm going to share it to Facebook. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to share it. You know, I don't care. You can also put it to Google, and you can also do it to LinkedIn, right? And then we also have some areas right here, some templates. So if you are curious of how to share it to your Facebook, how to share it to your list, how to do some email messages, how to do some social media posts, or even text messages, you can actually come here, and there's some templates, right? And these templates are exactly what it says. These are example templates. And so what we do is we suggest you not to copy them, but what we do is suggest you to put your own flavor to them, use them as a guide so that you guys can create your own, right? Down here is in the section where it says join the affiliate. We want to make sure that everything's legit. So we also have the affiliate agreement forms. So you just fill this out, and to let you guys also know that we pay every Friday. download and upload the W-9. So if you're in the United States, we have your W-9, and if you're outside the U.S., we have your W-8. So that way, we want to make sure that you're taken care of that way. And here, if you have, and then just go ahead and send it to the support, or if you have any questions, you're good to go. Now, as the affiliate commission structures, I know a lot of people are curious about what we pay and what we're doing. We have 4 prices set. We have a $37 monthly, we have a $97 quarterly, we have a $297 annual, and we have a $997 one-time payment, okay? And so every Friday, you're gonna get paid on what your sale was for that week. So on the monthly payment, you're gonna get paid 20 bucks during that week that you sold those $20, right? So after that first payment on that first week, if that person stays the next month, then the next month, then you get that 20 on whatever that, you know, the referring month that he signed up, or that he or she signed up, right? Same thing with the $50 on the quarterly. You'll get it the first week, and then quarterly you'll get another 50. And the same thing with the annual, the first week, and then annually you'll get another 150, and then the 500 is just the first week, and it's just a one time. Now here's a kind of a breakdown to show you, if visually, if you wanted to see how much it would be or how much you could earn, and it tends to look pretty good once you get up to these higher numbers, right? So if you sold 1,000 of these $37 subscriptions, right, you're looking at $20,000 a month, you know? And shoot, if you extra $1,000 a month. Now I'm sure a lot of people could use $1,000 extra a month, you know. And if you guys could, I mean, go ahead and comment in the section over here if you guys could use an extra $1,000 a month, because I know that there's a lot of people that could use it to buy extra groceries, pay for a car payment. I mean, just about anything, right? So now, if you did now let's just take it a step further, and if you were selling these annual subscriptions, right, and just to let you guys know that on the annual subscriptions, that would normally come out to $444, right? So if that was $444, you're getting a huge discount at $297. So now you're looking at saving like 3-4 months, and you're saving a chunk of cash, and you're able to make a good commission by selling these the $297, if I'm quit jumbling my words here, these $297 annual commissions, and you're making $150, right? So let's just say if you sold 1,000, yes sir, 1,000 extra a month can make a big difference. That's right, that absolutely, June. And so on these 297s, these annual subscriptions, if you sold 1,000 of those, you're looking at $150,000 a year, right? So $150,000 a year. So if you made $150,000 a year, you're looking at somebody that was a huge graduate from college, a doctor, lawyer. You're in that echelon, right? And so, and I know that some of you haven't even graduated from high school. Some of you may have deadbeat jobs right now. But just think, if you can actually do this and make 150, how do you think that you would feel if you could do that on your own? How do you think that other people would view you if you weren't one of those college graduates or a high school graduate, and then all of a sudden you started making $150,000 a year? You know, a lot of people sit there and say, oh, I could never do that. Well, you can never say never. Once you say you can never do something, then you've already lost, or you quit, right? There's never no never. I mean, you can always do something. I've seen so many things in my life that I would have never thought could ever happen. And so you can never say never. Now, with the reinvesting in your business, this is where Brian and I are like, you know, you have to reinvest in your business to scale it up in order to make money. So if you're really serious about trying to make that $150,000 a year or more, then what you need to do is anything that you make from here, you're only going to be paying your bills, and you're going to be, whatever you make extra, you're going to be reinvesting right back into your business by buying traffic and doing anything else. These $500 subscriptions right here, if you make those, just like if you were part of corporate America and you were a president of a company, a manager of a company, CEO, or whatever you're doing, normally you will end up getting a bonus check during every quarter or whatever they do, and during to talk about your performance and how well you're whatever you're doing, right? Well, normally what people do with that is that's when they take their families on vacations. That's when they go buy their toys and do that kind of stuff. So these over here, this is what you use to reinvest in your business. These one-time payments, I would take these and look at that as your bonus check. And these are the things that you can do to take your family out to nice dinners. You can buy your kids nice things. These are the ones that you can take your family on vacations, go to Disneyland, and do all the things that you've always wanted to do. But in order to do that, you have to earn it, right? And that's by doing these one-time things. And if you are really dedicated in your business and really are hustling, then you deserve it, right? So you earn that $500 commission right here, right? And if you sold 10 of those, that's $5,000. That's a pretty good chunk of change just for selling 10 of those, right? And this system is well worth the lifetime membership for that, right? So, Brian, on this section right here, do you have anything to say for this part right here?
No, this is just great. This is slamming. And another
Okay.
thing no, this is great because then you throw in your 10%. Anyone that's in a direct sale, just think about the situation. Let's say that a typical company may cost $100 to up to $1,000 to join, and someone say, "Hey, so-and-so, I don't have the money to get started." Like, what's your go-to move? What do you possibly say? Now, when somebody say, "Hey, I'm just really my credit card maxed out," or I just, my wife or my husband or whatever the case may be, boyfriend, girlfriend, say, "Hey, or my aunt tried this before, she just wasn't successful." And then you just say, "Hey, I learned from this system how to really duplicate. I was in the same position you were, but one thing I found out that everything I need was there." That person is going to understand. And then once you understand our EGN formula, which is we're in it together. Like, you're not the type of system that you join it and that's it, you buy your lonesome. No, this one, we're together. So we still use the phones. We may do a three-way. We actually do a three-way through like Facebook. All right. And the thing is that we're doing this so that you always have support. But the funny thing about it is that you're making more money this way. So if you help somebody out make money, they know that they can do it. And now guess what they're going to do? They're going to be in debt to you. So they're going to join your primary business, because if you're thriving online, yes, you're going to join that person's primary business, and you're still going to help that person out, because guess what? You're awesome. What is also is really good is when you earn another 10% on what they do. And we call that leverage. So this is a great program so that, again, if you're in direct sale, this is a way that, number one, this is very, very simple. Number two, everybody can do this. But three is you will get that cash flow coming in so that you can stay in your business longer.
Absolutely. And I mean, so pretty much this section right here is almost like a no-brainer. It's a win-win situation. The affiliate side of it is basically one of the most lucrative affiliates of any program that's pretty much out there right now. I don't think there's anything out there that allows you the broad four ways of how to earn money, and it's 20, 50, 150, and 500. That mean, if you're one of those top hustlers that are out there that can really go out there and make that sale, none of this should be hard for you, and you should be really being able to make some good money off this. And the cool thing part of it is like Brian was just talking about, is a 10% on top of that. So not only are you getting a killer affiliate referral program, now we even slapped on it. We're going to be slapping on a semi MLM structure to it for your direct referral. So whatever they sell, you're going to get a 10% from that. So you're getting way over 50% off everything, because what Brian and I have been doing is we totally want to make sure that you are taken care of. We want to make sure that you can feel comfortable doing what you're doing, not being taken advantage of. We want to make sure that you can have a place that you can call a home and really focus on your business and branding yourself and your company and being able to make those sales that you should be doing.
Yep, that's good. That's good. Let's proceed and show them some of these capture pages so that they start seeing, they're already seeing the value, but let's carry on and let's show the folks with the capture page.
Yeah, let me go up on the groups real quick first here so that we can, then we'll get into the capture pages and stuff like that. So that way I could talk about the the group with the capture page, because there's going to be a lot of team players out there that are going to want to have that team thing. You know what I mean?
Yep. Good.
All right, so a lot of people right now are on Facebook. And the reason why people are on Facebook is because Facebook is a huge community and people can connect. The problem is with Facebook is it's hard to build a business using Facebook unless you're doing Facebook ads. Facebook ads is gold when you're using Facebook. But otherwise, if you're trying to do free marketing on Facebook, it's hard. It's very hard. But the other part is also at the same time, you have a lot of people that get on there and they just BS. They just chit chat, talk. They don't take their business serious. So what we've done is we've created a community that is just like how Facebook is, and it's only for entrepreneurs. Anyone that's in this business, so that we can mastermind together and not have to worry about the BS and being able to sit there and just and chit chat. It's all about here, when you're in this site, it's all about business. It's not about, oh, hey, what's going on, Sue? What are you doing today? Oh, not that I'm going to the movies. You know, we don't want that. What we want to do is being able to find out what we can do and how we can scale our business and make our businesses grow so that we can all live a happy and wonderful life, right? And that's the whole thing, is everybody wants to be able to have time freedom and be happy. And that's what we want to be able to provide for everyone. So once you click on the profile section, you're going to see a profile that is similar to like how Facebook is. You have your Facebook timeline pick here, you have your own little pick here, except for right here, you're going to have a rank and a point balance. And that's basically the reason why we have this, is to show the people who are actually taking action and actually being on the system, right? And so if you're not taking action, you're not being on the system, you're not logging in, you're not doing the training, you're not commenting, you're not engaging, you're not doing any of that stuff, your score is going to be super low. So obviously you're not being serious about about your business. You're not coming in here doing the trainings, you're not going there doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. And that's how people in here can take track. That's how your leaders or your sponsors and people that are bringing you in here can see what you're doing, you know, and so now we can all hold each other accountable. And that's the thing, is we have to be able to take full acceptance in what we do, because a lot of people love playing the blame game, and we see it in this industry all over the place. It's your fault, it's your fault, I didn't do it, it's not my fault, you know what I mean, this people did it, that person did it, you know, and that's not how it should be. Anything that we do in our lives, we have to take full accountability in what we do, because we create our own paths, right? Whether you go left and I go right, right? So this right here is basically something to allow us to be able to see and be accountable for each other and say, hey, look, I see that you're not being on the site enough. We need to get in here. We need to start being more, you know, more accountable and interact a little bit more and be more involved. So as you can see, here's the activity wall, just like a normal Facebook wall. This is my own personal wall. If I want to go and click this one up top where it says activity, this is the actual activity wall for the whole site. So just like if you clicked home on, let me see if I just click on Facebook real quick. Whoops. So if I click on Facebook, this is the Facebook timeline, right? So this would be somewhat similar whoops. This would be somewhat similar to this page right here, right? Your own personal wall. You can add a picture, a video, or a link, and you can type anything that you want here, right? The site-wide activity wall is just like if you came here and if you pushed home, right? So when I pushed home, now I see everyone as soon as Facebook loads here. Okay, so now I see the whole activity of everybody, right? So I see everybody's stuff right here, and that's just how this is how this site-wide one is right here, right? So I see everybody's stuff. And that's what this is. So if you just want to come in here and you just want to click on the activity wall and you want to say, hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, happy Thankful Thursday, whoop-de-whoop, right? You just go in there and type it up. Or if you want to post a picture, do anything like that, hey, have at it. That's what this section's for, right? Now, if you guys have heard of the Warriors Forum, we've created a section that's similar to the Warriors Forum. So therefore, I know some people go to the Warriors Forum because they want information about a lot of stuff. And so what we've done is we've created a similar forum that's something like that. So if we click on the EGN forum, we have sections in here that is just like that. So if you have questions about pay-per-click, email marketing, social media, offline marketing, mobile marketing, copywriting, all you have to do is click on one of these. You come inside, you ask your question, and if we have somebody in here that knows what they're talking about, or another member that knows the answer, they just come in here and they answer it for you. And it's simple as that. So it's almost like I said, it's just like the Warriors Forum. You're going to have a lot of leaders joining this EGN platform, and you're going to have a lot of people engaging and knowing and getting to know and learn things from each other. And that's the whole point of this system, is so that we can all learn from each other and grow together, not against each other, together, right? Now, this is the great thing about what we're doing here, and soon we're going to expand the group section into a team system, okay? So the group section is, I have created two groups in here, and we'll be creating more. I just created these two right now just as an example. You have a private group and we have a public group. So the public groups are for any niches, and you can always ask to have a group created. Maybe one time I'll have them turned on, or maybe I'll have them turned off. Right now I have them turned off because I don't want to have like 50 million groups created. So I have them turned off, but if you would request a group to be created, then you just ask. For the private groups, I definitely have them I have them turn on, because they're all going to be, if it's turned on, you can do anything that you want with the group. So if you are a team leader and you are and you want to create a group for your team, definitely talk to Brian and I, and we'll create a group for your team, and we'll explain what the groups do for your team. Now, what we do for the teams is, say for an example, like this one is EGN Socially Infinite Sales Professionals, right? And this one's the health and wellness. I created a forum in this one, so I'll show you what it is. This is the same thing. So pretend this one's a private group. So say this is a company name, not health and wellness. This is a company name that had to do with health and wellness, and they were wanting to train their team. If you clicked on the group, now you have your team going into the group, and it's just like how you would go into Facebook. Right? You have your activity wall here. Everybody can say, hey, what's going on? Whoop-de-whoop, I'm in our group. What's going on, y'all? Yay, right? You could do the same thing what you do in all the other groups. But what the bad thing is about Facebook groups is when you're in Facebook groups, it gets very confusing because there's too much jambalaya going on inside the groups, and it's not organized, right? So then what we do is we've created a forum inside the group. So now you can actually be on the activity walls, and you can start talking on the activity walls, and then now you can enjoy what's going on there. But on the forum, now if you have your team in there and you want to have specific items for your team, Now, all you have to do is basically write, just like I have in this group right here. We have specific things, and if it was for your team, you would have specific items for your team. Like if it was Vortex or something like that, and you were talking about how to do trade, you would have everything in here that had to do with that. And so if your team had questions about it, they would come here and they would ask their questions, and your team would answer those questions for the people. And that's how it would work. And it would be private only for your team, and it would be branded to you, right? So it would have your logo, just like up here. It would have your team banner, it have your team logo here, and all that kind of stuff. And then later on, we'll expand it, and we'll have we have somebody that can probably design some team systems for you that will be able to put your team your training in there, and then you'll be able to have a your own like team membership training center for your team and stuff like that. So that way if somebody comes in, then you could say, hey, sign up in our membership site, and now you have a team site, and all they have to do is go in there to get their training for what you do for your team. Now we're going to go to the fun stuff. So here's a section right here, and everything that we do is ran off of WordPress. And the reason why we're running it off WordPress, and sometimes some people say, well, WordPress is slow, but the thing is not our stuff. Our stuff is set up for marketers, and it's very fast. And the thing is we've created everything to be super responsive. And the main reason why we have it on WordPress is because we all know that when you're doing any type of websites or blogs, it's super responsive to Google. And anytime anybody does any Google searches, that's where it's at. Most of the websites and most of the blogs are all WordPress, and they're all ranking on Google, and that's what we want. And since our system is super fast, it doesn't matter. And anytime that anything happens, all we're going to do is just upgrade our servers, and we'll always be fast. So it's all good. So the easiest thing that we're doing is all you're going to do is click pages. And if, like I said, if you guys have any questions, please ask them off to the right. All right, so we're going to create a new landing page, and this is how simple the landing pages are to do. Okay, so all I'm going to do is come to click new. And I'm just going to type in Thursday, so we all know it's today. I'm going to save the draft. And then it's right here. There's my link. And then all I'm going to do is click the content builder. And now that it's set up, it's going to show me a blank template, right? And so off to the right-hand side, underneath the save changes, you're going to see right here where it says Thrive landing pages. All you're going to do is you're going to click this button, and it's going to say import landing page or choose landing page. All you're going to do is click the landing or choose landing page, and as soon as it opens up, you're going to see 122 different templates. And these are all premium style templates, okay? So out of these templates, all you got to do is just choose whatever template that you want, right? And if you're kind of like, well, shoot, there's a lot of them here, I don't know what to choose. Then off to the side, you can filter it by tag. All you got to do is go lead generation, two-step, and you just choose which one that you want. So if you wanted to do a podcast, you just click podcast. And then basically you just look at which one you want over here, and you look around and you go, which podcast do I want, right? And then let's just say if you wanted just to do this one right here, you just click it and then you load it and it's done. And then it loads up, it's going to propagate, and then you're good to go. And there it is. Boom, there's your podcast page. You're done. And that's as simple as that. You're already set. And now the only thing that you have to edit on that is basically whatever information that you want to put in it, right? So this is, I believe, well, since it says thank you for signing up, it was probably a second part of it, right? So we'll have to, we're going to edit it. And as you can see, every little red area, it means those are editable. Anything on here is editable, right? So if I didn't want that to be orange, I could just hover over it like this, and then I could just change the color. Let's just make it purple, right? And I go away from it. Now it's purple, right? I mean, just simple as that. If I wanted to do one letter, like say if I want the first letter to be orange, there you go. Now the first letter is orange. Every single little item is editable, right? I sound weird when I'm saying that, but anyways, if I wanted all of this down here, like this little where it says click the button to download the free report, all I gotta do is just click it. It brings up this little square right here. If I wanted to make all of that, I don't even have to click on anything. All I have to do is say font size and go 35, and it will make them bigger. Look at that. Look how simple that was. All it is changing. I'll change it back to 20, and there it is. See how fast and easy that is? It's just a click of a button. There's really nothing to do with it. If you want to add elements to it, you can add elements. So if I wanted to put a video in this, right? If I wanted to start being a little creative, all I have to do is come over to this side right here and just start adding stuff. So I can scroll down here and where it says responsive video, all I got to do is push it, left click on it, and drag it over, and it shows where I can put it, where where it highlights the green, and I could just drop it right here. And then if I do a YouTube video, a Vimeo video, a Wistia video, or a self-hosted video, I could do any videos that I want, right? So let's just say I'm gonna do a YouTube video, right? Did I already paste something in here? Oh, that's not a YouTube video. Let me go to YouTube real quick and just grab a video. And we'll show you how simple it is. All right, so I'm just gonna paste that in there, and then it's gonna show, well, that's an old one. All right. So we're gonna save the changes because I put the video in there. We're just gonna save it. That's an old logo. All right. And so now it's already signed up, right? It's already playing. It's playing my old logo that I have here. That's heck of funny. So anyways, and so you have this here, right? So that's all it does. It's super easy, super simple, and that's it. I mean, you can do anything that you want. If you want to come over here and change the colors of this background, you could change the colors of the background. All you have to do is click this and change the color, whatever you want to do. See, look at that. Look at, see how easy that is? I mean, you can probably have a seizure looking at that. I better stop doing that myself. No, but anyways, but it's just super simple. If I want to center this, all I have to come over here is click center, and it centers it. I mean, everything, every element, anything that you're doing, you can do and create and set up. If you want to bring this down further, all you got to, I mean, you go on the margins and you can click 100 on there. And I mean, everything is editable on here. Anything that you want to create, you can make it super simple by just editing the words, or you can be creative. It doesn't matter. It's very simple, straight out of the box. You have anything to say, Bri?
No, this is fantastic. I'm definitely excited. And just one thing too, if we will have templates that's already made for you, and this is another tool in which, if you look at our competitors, our pricing is very competitive. Just to get started is $37, whereas other companies with the same amount, or I can't even say the same amount of templates, but probably half of it, they charge anywhere up to like $150. And then another added bonus by partnering with us is we do have someone else who will actually personally design your site too. So that all the stuff will be in our back office. So good job, Kevin.
Yeah, let me show them I'm going to come in here and let me see if I have some landing pages that, okay, so here's the, so if I wanted to do if I wanted to import one, right? So I'm going to do this here. And then I'll go back to it. Okay, so if you want to import, let this load real quick, and then I'll redo it again. Okay, so if you wanna import one, like Brian was just talking about, we have pages that you can actually get from that page template, or you can get ones that are created for you, because we're going to have those services provided. So basically, all you're going to have to do is off to this right hand side, like I said, underneath Save Changes, you're going to click the button again, and right here where it says Import Landing Page, all you have to do is click it. And I already have it here, but what you'll do is you're going to click Upload Profile, because or Upload Files, and the one that you downloaded, the one of your choice that you downloaded, all you have to do is select that file because you've already downloaded it. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to let me see if I did one for okay, so I have one right here. So the motivation one, so I'm downloading. It's a zip file. It comes in. It's downloaded. So now it's downloading right now. And since it's right here, all I have to do, I just uploaded it. Now I'm going to import the file. Now it's changing this whole theme that I just did to the one that I wanted downloaded. As simple as a click. Boom, just like that. I didn't even have to do anything. It wasn't even part of the template. It was one that I just downloaded, and it was as simple as that. And that's just super amazing of how easy this system is. And yes, of course, people are used to the systems that they're using now, and of course, yeah, people might say, man, this might, get some time to get used to. Yeah, of course, anything that you do, anything that anyone does, it's going to take a second to get used to, because someone's always going to be used to something else, and then of course you're changing to something else. That's just how anything is. But I'll tell you what, you give this just a little bit to learn, and you'll be flying through this, and you'll be like, oh my goodness, this is so easy. This is easier than I ever done, right? And the cool thing is when you're on this is, let me edit this real fast. If I go to the content builder to edit this, and this is how easy it is to set up autoresponders as well. If I go to this yes, sign me up right here, those light boxes that people see that drop down or fly up or fill up the whole screen and stuff like that, we have all of that as well. And so if you're clicking on this section right here, like where it says yes, sign me up, our light boxes are called event manager. So basically all you're doing is clicking this button, and once you click this button, you're just going to add an event, right? And as you add an event, you're going to select the trigger, whether you want to be able to have the person click on it or hover over it, or as soon as they open up the page. And so let me just give you an example. The come into viewpoint would be a full page, a full page like type trigger. Like if you go to some of these sites where all of a sudden the site that you want to see turns into a full page like ad, or a full page opt-in or something like that, you'll see those. And that's kind of what that is. The mouse over would be like you can actually take words, like if you have a blog and you have a sentence, in that sentence you can actually hover over a word and actually make that clickable, and it will turn into an opt-in. I mean, we have so many different cool things that nobody else out there has, and once you get a chance to really play with the system, you're going to be amazed of what we have. So anyways, we're going to go to the click one, because that's really what we want. And we're going to do the Thrive Lightbox, and we're going to, there's no other ones here, so we're going to have to create one real quick. So we're going to slide this one from the top. We're going to go ahead and create one real fast. And this is how simple it is to create one, okay? Because basically this is going to make me, whoops, I don't want to save it because I haven't created one yet. So we'll come over here and create this. Okay, so now as this is set up, we have the name, and you just click on it. And as you go to connect with service, you click on this, and you create a new connection. And all you have to do is leave it on API if you have one of the services provided, right? So you go to the next step, and as you go to the next step, like mine's already set up for get response, and then you just leave it on that, and then you save it, and it's already going to have your form set up for you right here. It's already set up. You don't have to do anything. And then as you do that, if you want to have, right now it's only going to allow the email section. So now all you got to do is click yes and yes if you want the name, email, and phone number. And then you click over here as if you want it to be required. And then right here, now you can redirect it to whatever URL that you want it to go to after that, right? So that's what you want to be able to do, is be able to do that. And once you have that set up, so we'll just, we'll have it just go to the EGN website right here. So we'll just click this, go like that, and we'll save it. And there it is. So that's the set right there. We'll just save it, and then you're done with that, and that's it. So now we'll close that up. We'll go over here. We'll select the event, and then we'll save it. And then now we're going to go ahead and save it, and then you're done, and that's it. That's all it is. It's how simple it is. We're going to go ahead and preview it now. And so here's the preview of it. Sign me up. There's the light box right here. There's all different types of styles. This is a very basic light box right here. You put your name in there. We don't want that. We'll do this one right here. And it's gonna let you know that it's turning. And now it took me to the page that I wanted to go to. It's simple as that. It's just, that's how it works. And that's it. That's as easy as this system is. It's not that hard. We do so many different things, and we do e-commerce, we do websites, we have the groups, we have pretty much anything that you can think of to help you and your business out. We do A/B testing, we do headline optimization, we do leads, we do traffic, anything that you could think of, EGN has it. And if you guys have any questions to ask over to the right, please ask those questions. And Brian, do you have anything to add?
No, this is really good. Really good. It does everything. So again, if you want to cut costs, we'll get competitive pricing, and this is something that eventually, it's like, say you have a large organization, we can have people in place that will just do your whole team funnel and whatnot. So very simple. Great job.
Yeah. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. That's all we have pretty much to show you guys, and that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and come back over here. All right. And like I said, that's pretty much it. And Brian and I just want to thank you for taking the time to come out here and check this out. And you know where to find Brian and myself. And like we said before, if you were invited to this webinar by another person, make sure that you hit up that person and get back with them as soon as possible, because we want to make sure that they're the ones that are being taken care of, that are taking care of you. And also, we're going to be doing webinars probably all week and every Tuesdays and Thursdays, to make sure that if anybody has any questions on the system, then we're going to make sure that those are handled, and we're going to be able to do step-by-step on everything, so that way you guys know the system inside and out. So you want to add anything to that, Brian?
No, this is something good, and I tell people this is the time to get started is right now, just coming out the gates, and before you know, within a month or two, and you're like, man, like I saw a great opportunity, and I could have got it when it launched, and now a month or two, like they got 500, 1,000 people within the community. So just take advantage of it. If you're brand new, this is a really good fit for a lot of people. If you have somewhat experience, you're still fine. And obviously, if you are an expert, you know you just know how the journey is as far as just duplications and all that stuff. So our job is really just for you to get your time back, cut your costs, but at the same time, like June said, you get $1,000, $2,000. Because with this platform, we made a lot of money in the past, and we're going to do it all over again.
Absolutely.
So everybody, good night. Take care. It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, you know how to find Brian and myself. Reach for us on Facebook, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. We didn't want to go too long on this. I know that we did. We went on, what is it? It went on an hour and a half going on right now. So I know it's late for a lot of you guys. You guys have work in the morning and stuff like that. So we want to we're going to cut it right now. But if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And otherwise, have an amazing evening. And thank you for coming and checking out this webinar.
Peace.